Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much for listening to this YouTube channel. May 26th, it's a rainy Friday. Our market closed lower today, down 30.02 points or down 0.45% to close at 6,530.2. Risk aversion and foreign selling affected our market. And yun nga, talo rin ang Miami Heats. No? So, 3-2. Tingnan natin kung makabawi sila sa Game 6. No? So, medyo delikado. Kundi, the Boston Celtics will be the first team to ever win in case umabot sa Game 7 to. No? Grabe. Let me know kung Team Miami kayo, Team Boston. But anyway, all eyes on US as yun nga, Nvidia fueled a rally in semiconductor and AI-related stocks. So, syempre sa Philippines naman, hanap ng magaan na stock. Ionics ang naisipan. It's a few billion peso company in which I think last year they made money. They already declared close to 10% dividend yield. Magaan. Laruin natin yan. No? That's what happened in Ionics. No? Just don't be the last person trading this stock. No? So I also check the volume. Pwede naman. No? If you have an appetite for this kind of stocks, pwede siguro 100,000, 500,000 pesos. No? But anything more than that, medyo delikado because the total value traded is just around 16 million pesos. Just imagine if you bought a 1 million pesos worth of this stock. Good luck exiting this. You'll be the person influencing the price. No? Pwede naman yan, basta ikaw yung nauna. Buy up, sell down ka lang. No? So, yun yung observation na yan natin. There will be some typhoon over the weekend. No? I hope everyone's safe. No? So, Monday closed higher today, up 3.06%. No? And yun nga, no? There will be some MSCI rebalancing on month end. And si AC, hirap talaga umakyat na above 700. But if you caught this around 600, then good opportunity to take some profit, especially next week. No? I still remember before trading AC just a few weeks before. 600, it's already a screaming buy. It's a matter of when you need to sell them. No? So, 12 pesos to break even in this stock sa AC. So, 20, 30 pesos gain ka na dyan. No? So, in this kind of market, any gain is a welcome news. No? Ang hirap talaga kumita. If you're disappointed in this kind of market, rest assured na every bear market leads to a bull market. No? Tiis-tiis lang tayo. No? So, only the patient ones will be rewarded. No? So, ganun lang naman. Basta kumita ka, okay na yan. Don't be greedy rin. No? Sideways na talaga ang most stocks right now. Converge closed lower today. No? So, I'm monitoring the market cap of Converge as it falls below 80 billion pesos. No? So, that's a critical uh, market cap. No? So, most companies are above 90 billion or 80 billion. As index name ka pa. So, as they continue to drop, no? There'll be a big chance they will be removed eventually, no? From the index. ICT, BPI, URC, LTG close lower. LTG, of course, X-date, no? So, LTG is one of those conglomerates na very generous sa dividends. No? So, yeah. So, you can accumulate this and get the dividends tapos reinvest. No? The worst is over for the LTG group as they already got Lucio Tan III as their president and even for PAL. No? So, the issue with LTG is really the succession plan. No? But ngayon, naayos na nila. Alter, no? Their proposed equity restructuring was approved by SEC. This will enable the renewable energy player to wipe out the deficit of around 120 million pesos against its paid-in capital of 315 million pesos. Of course, they're not making money. That's why uh, they they raise money through IPO sa PSE. No? They're not making money. yung problem here. And that's legal. No? So that's the, will it go up? No? I don't know. Maybe, but not at the current price. No? Of course, it's a new low for Alter. No? So sabi ko nga before when they listed, just be quick on this. No? As the world goes to renewable, all eyes on renewable energy players. But it will take time for them to come in. No? So what Alter wants to do is really to bring a foreign investor in. They also partnered with I think Shell, no? For their some of their projects. But with right now kasi taas ng interest rates, they could just borrow, they cannot afford to borrow money sa banks, taas ng interest eh. So, by being a listed company, they can do green bonds. And they will be raising around close to 2.5 billion pesos to expand their projects. Yun yung direction ni Alter. Dito, no? With time is ticking na about for their loan, they were able to get a bridge facility by Bank of China and China Minsheng Banking Corp for around 50 billion pesos, no? $1 billion. No? So we all know naman Dennis Wu is not good with this administration, but dito is quote unquote partly owned by China Telecom. No? So why quote and unquote, we all know naman by being a 40% partner, it's the Chinese group who's spending in dito talaga. Si Dennis Uy, wala talagang cash outflow dyan, no? So, but with the government relaxing rules on telcos, pwede ng 100% ownership. Well, let's see uh, how this will dictate dito. Of course, Dennis Uy can just sell the company to a foreign group. And by third quarter or fourth quarter of this year, he's looking to raise money again through share sale or of Dito. No? But his other companies are also tanking. Even Phoenix is put on a trading suspension for not submitting their annual financial statements, no? Annual reports. No? So si Dito naman talagang dati pa naman it's a given, it's a common knowledge that it's the Chinese was spending. No? So talagang with the loan expiring this week, bibigyan mo ng bridge loan yan. Ang tawid lang. No? ABS-CBN is down 5.37%. No? So they're working on partnerships with more media platforms. So Air is content as they reach more viewers. No? We were able to get out alive here. Not much gain, but kumita naman tayo. No? I accumulated this when Prim started moving early this month. But when the price action looks bad, I need to take profit. So sayang. I'm really hoping or at least looking forward to seeing ABS-CBN trade at 10 pesos. But wala eh. So lumabas na tayo. No, minimal gain. Shifted some of my gains to other uh, more liquid stocks. But anyway, the direction of ABS-CBN is really to move from a media company to a content creation company. So by partnering with Romualdez, uh, they're diversifying the risk. No? Then by partnering with Romualdez, then at least the government will be more favorable to them. No? Si GMA 7 nga, continuous na huhulog yung presyo. No? So after declaring cash dividend, they weren't able to recover na. No? So, yun. And we expect GMA to have lower income na. No? Unless they venture into other high growth areas. No one's watching the TVs na eh. So revenues definitely will be lower. So some of these stocks, no, talagang pullback na. ICT, BDO, very attractive levels. No? Shell, no, and DNR have signed a memorandum of understanding for the exploration of nature-based solution that focus on the nature, at least focus on the protection and enhancement of natural ecosystem. No? But what's good about wala naman nangyari sa Shell dito, but Ticker has been moving up the past few days. No? Started moving actually last March, no? When we first discussed Ramon ang stocks, no? FB, GSMI, P-Core, no? Of course, we have GSMI, no? And sabi ko nga, if Ramon Ang wants to raise money for his Bulacan Airport, pipili ka lang naman dyan which one is for sale. Of course, Bulacan Airport is close to 800 billion pesos. Ramon Ang cannot afford to borrow money from the banks. Taas na interest rate. So definitely one has to go, or or he could do a share placement. So of course, we don't have Petron. Yun. Kamali tayo ng tinayaan. No? But we have GSMI, which also is up 50% from our purchase price. No? So first quarter earnings of GSMI is up 80% because of that one-time sale of Don Papa, in which they were able to get close to 1 billion pesos. No? So Petron is moving as if there's a new investor. But let's see. No? I wouldn't be surprised kung meron man, but we don't have this. So I'm at this point of my uh, career na we're minimizing losses and maximizing gains. No? So mga ganyan, hindi ko na hinahabol yan unless I'm at the bottom. Kumalaw na eh. You can always day trade this. No? You can always check my style. We bought MPI when no one's buying. The foreigners are selling to me. We keep on buying 350, 360. I was able to get out all of my MPI around 445, 446, close to 450. Nilabas ko na few weeks. It took me few weeks to dispose all of them. Dami. But it's already a gain. No? So in case they increase their tender offer price, good for those who bought at this price. No? But if not, then so be it. That we let the market decide on that. No? But kumita na eh. No? So in case they increase their tender offer price, I don't think they will increase it to the book value of 7 pesos. No? Kung meron man 7 pesos, I will regret my decision of selling MPI at 450, 445. No? Pero close to 5 lang yan. No? 550 might be too generous for MVP Group if in case they decide to increase tender offer price. Hirap eh. Speak of Ginebra, no? They line up activities to boost consumption of its product this summer. Sabi nga ni Ramon Ang, the best is yet to come. No? Parang ganun yung word niya, eh, no? So, he's looking forward to a very good year for FD and GSMI. AC, by the way, managed to raise around 13.11 billion from the recent preferred share offering as demand prompted the exercise of its oversubscription option. So even ASIN is looking to sell preferred shares next month. No? So yun. Remember, we bought an agri company in February. No? Unfortunately, it did do well. Actually, it went up. Pero nilabas ko rin yan. So, mabagal eh. It's a few 100,000 shares naman. Liit eh. I really expect it to move like 30, 40, 50%. But, well, we have limited liquidity right now. I decided to sell them at a profit and shifted to another agri play that I think it will go up at least 20% in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Let's monitor. So, yun. No? Speaking of APL, no, it's a new 52-week low. Of course, with the rainy seasons, I don't expect them to do an offshore mining. Kung malakas ulan sa land area, mas malakas ang waves sa dagat. But I agree with you. No? So, when buying a stock, you also look at the management behind. You think you will invest your hard-earned money sa kanila. No? If you believe in their capability in delivering their promises, so be it. Let's buy. But if you have any doubts, then why are we still buying this? No? If you're just, di ba? When buying a stock, you should have an exit strategy. No? When we bought APL nung close to March yata, no? I decided to put my selling order at two fluctuations higher. Of course, it's already a gain, no? Because I don't trust them. But with the price action, sabi ko, I'm okay with this kind of trade. Wala naman nangyari sa market. So, I was able to get out, no? APL. Then when they first announced na, yun nga, their president, si Bonner Dito, no? Na nandun na daw yung bar ko, blah, 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 whatever, no? Sabi ko, bahala kayo. binenta ko na rin. No? Right now, it's now trading at 0.025, 0.026. And the original owners are selling. It's a bad sign for the market. No? Of course, their cost is just par value. You can always check uh, no? the PSE edge for that. Par lang yung cost nila, 0.01. So even if they sell at 0.025, they made money there. No? So tagal na yan kasi. And APL owns 90 or 80 something percent of JDBC. No? It's JDBC who's doing the offshore mining. So anyway, good luck to that. Yun lang naman sa akin. No? When buying a stock, you look at the management behind. Hirap if you don't trust, di ba? Uh, Last, no, it's pulling back, but at the end of the day, market on close, no, some buying orders push uh, plus to 3 pesos and 50 centavos. No? So good closing, no? EI also is dropping, pero manipis eh. Pag nagpakita yung mga buyers, uh, maakyat. So it's now at its new leg, no, consolidating. So a black sale was consummated also at EI nung 7 pesos. No? So as they also venture into renewables. Of course, let's monitor this as the days unfold as Bongbong Marcos is urging the Senate to approve the Maharlika Fund before the Congress ends its session. Kasi next, ano na nila, bakasyon na sila. Sa SONA na. No? Hirap yun. Anyway, our past goal for today is happy weekend. No? So, it's a rainy weekend. Stay safe tayo. No? Speaking of NGCP nga, there's nothing wrong with declaring dividends. No? So, as a private company, that's their prerogative. Nandun naman yan. It's up to them to declare up to ilan percent. It's a legal way of of earning money. Pero what's problematic here is really it's a it's a utility company, no? So transmission lines, it's definitely a cash cow. Instead of using the money to expand the services to improve the lives of Filipinos, uh, ibalik sa bulsa ng owners. No? That's something na greedy. No? You can always declare 20-30% cash dividend. No? So everyone, stakeholders are happy. No? Tapos improve the services. No? Yun yung titira right now. Of course, there's nothing wrong with declaring dividends. But minsan, there's one time nga no, in the hearings, 2013, 2014, I think they made money close to, forgot the amount. No? Tapos yung dividend, mas malaki pa than the income they made. So, yun. Of course, there's nothing wrong, no? But let's see. Let's monitor this, no? So, sayang, no? There's always a power shortage in the Philippines. Tapos, ganun pa, no? Red alert sila. Of course, with this kind of market, we venture into undervalued stocks that pays good dividend. No? GSMI is one of them. We bought at 110 when they first announced Don Papa sale no, for around 25 billion. So anyway, it's a documented trade in which I was asked several times why GSMI and not Costco. So even at the current price, I think 142, GSMI is trading at 9 times PE, in which you can compare it to the regional peers, 23 times PE. So, undervalued. No? So, lahat naman kasi, there are several companies na undervalued right now, but it's a matter of when. No? So, you need to scoop them up at the right time. No? MPI, we bought that 350. No one's buying that. I told you guys, I'm buying MPI at around January. It flew. Right now, it's definitely still undervalued for 45, for 50. Kayo na bahala kung aabot ng tender offer price or not. No? Kung aabot ng 5 pesos, it's still undervalued because of their book value, of their net asset value. But we need to scoop undervalued stocks at the right time. No? Kasi lahat yan undervalued. Even GT Cap is undervalued. When we bought GT Cap, 390, 380, people keep on asking, when will it go up? You keep on telling us it's undervalued. Now it's close to 500. No one's asking me. Oh, diba? You bought at 390, 400. It's buying at the bottom. I'm giving trading ideas where to buy. No? Kanya-kanyang benta na. No? It's already close to 500. Of course, in this kind of market, no, it's still undervalued, but take some profit naman. Let's do another round. Even AC ka, nakailang round na ako. We bought that 605, 610. It's now close to 690, 700, and there will be a strong inflow of foreign funds come MSCI. Of course, di ba? Dapat nag-selling ka na nun. No? So, definitely, several undervalued stocks out there. So, it's a matter of scooping them up at the cheap price. Again, we don't answer questions na, no? So, I hope you continue sharing this para mabot naman tayo 100,000 subscribers. I say Real Resho, Chartoons, Gerger. Hello si Chartoons, na bagong subscriber natin. No? DIY, Diamond Painting Kits, no? Albert Preset, Oliver Wendell Go, Jennifer, Rudy Salvatierra, Abanilla, Emerson, John Edison Aquino, Gilbert Travisan, Angel Eroc, Francis ERC, JDN, WM, Yonko Shaks, Ray Toledo, Cesar, and Jason Chan. Bye!